Shutterstock Music.
Live in the moment. That is all you can do. You know. When you finally find it, don't you
Shutterstock
forget
Music.
It. Easy come, easy go. I say, ooh, found myself a lover, found a place to call my home.
Shutterstock Music.
Everybody wants it. We all wanna love that burns. When the sun's shining down on me, oh, don't wanna let you go.
Shutterstock Music.
Darling, when it's all leading up to this, oh, don't wanna let you go, no, no, no.
Shutterstock Music.
Oh, don't wanna let you go, darling. Oh, don't wanna let you go, no, no.
Shutterstock Music.
Loving the moonlight.
And the winner is Riverdale.
Hey guys. Wow, thank you. I think firstly, on behalf of the gang, we just want to dedicate this to a man who played a big part of our first season of Riverdale, who led us with crazy passion and leadership. His name is JB Morinville, and he was our line producer during season 1, who unfortunately passed away. So JB, this is for you, mate, and your spirit is still with us in the soundstage every single day. Also to all our producers, Roberto, Agri Casa, Sarah Schechter, John Goldwater, Greg Berlanti, all you guys are absolute legends, and last but not least, the fans. Thank you, guys.
Welcome to News432Channel Daily Episode number 8. Today is November 4th, 2017. Well, it's almost fall because this is fall right now. So it's going to be Thanksgiving this United States of America for that. So that way it's going to come up. So we're under six Fridays left before Christmas. It's turning to a fast calendar. And also we have under 2 months away before the Detroit Auto Show begins at January 13 or 14, because the public show starts at January 20th to 28th for the exploding cars with new models stuff. So, welcome to News432Channel. I'm your anchor host, Kwabena Agyemang. And, oh man, because last Halloween bake sale is a great fun. So, it's a great day for Halloween Day on October 31st before November begins on 1st on Tuesday, I think on Wednesday, So let's get on to it. It's time for a news update on what's happening this week. News update: the northbound and south lanes of Highway 40 near Bradford have reopened the fatal collision that left 3 people dead. The highway was closed for more than 24 hours after the explosion and fire caused by tanks, trucks consumed the roadways and took almost 3 hours to tame. Ontario Provincial Police said the multi-vehicle collision said Tuesday night involved at least 14 vehicles, including 2 fuels and tankers, and 3 transport trucks. In a small intentional collision that stalled the highway traffic just up the road may have led to the chain of reaction of the massive collision. The police said It is absolutely a devastating scene. It is something I have never seen in my career. It was said by Sergeant Kerry Schmidt, as you see on CP24, about happening on the highway collision. So that's Kerry Schmidt, who was on the live on CP24. So adding that there was a twisted metal and unrecognizable debris scattered across the highway. Schmidt said several people were taken to the hospital. Their injuries are considered not life-threatening. Premier Kathleen Wayne expressed her condolences to the victims' families, calling the accident a horrible, horrible tragedy. Tragedy. When in aftermath of the collision, obviously, we will talk, we will look at what happened. We will be advised wherever there more than could have been done to prevent such as crash, she said. The force has responded to more than 5,000 collisions this year, with 67 people, civilians, killed. In 2 previous years, OPPB tracked over 13,668 crashes involving commercial transport trucks that killed a total of 150 people. The official cause of the crash was still being investigated by the police. With the files, Rob Ferguson and Robert Benzie from the Canadian Press. It was supported by Annie Arnold from staff reporter on Toronto Star on November 2017, November 2. Next update story. In Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump still raging at the media have been boiled. There are fake news. Over. This time he demand action. Network news has become so partisan, short, and fake that license might be challenged, and if it's appropriate, revoked. Donald Trump wrote on Twitter, October 11th, said, not fair to public. He sounds like an autocrat, scarily different than represented leaders from Turkey to Venezuela. Advocates for the press freedom sounded alarmed, and nothing happened again. Trump does not have the power to revoke the broadcast license to punish people for critical speech. Nobody has the Federal Communications Commission took any action to try. The story about the Trump extraordinary breach of democratic norms vanished in 48 hours, replaced by the other Trump stories. The pattern has been repeated itself throughout the Trump's presidency, showing the incision of authoritarian. The president expresses to desire to do something profoundly contrary to the norms of the democratic societies, then he is constrained by democratic institutions. He talks like a strawman. He's in practice a weak man. Reported by Daniel Dale from the Washington Bureau on November 3rd, 2017. That's a news update. We got 2. One from the collision highway. Second is because of Donald Trump. Fake news business. Time for a sports update. On Toronto FC has been complaining about this forward, Josie Altidore. This forward guy, he's been It's been fighting around this game one in Eastern Conference semifinal in Red Bull Arena. Arturo and Captain Michael Bradley have been targeted by Bluebirds ever since the failed the U.S. World Cup qualifying campaign. Yeah, they jeer Captain Michael Bradley and Josie Altidore for failing to win this U.S. World Cup. What a bummer. But Altidore says opposite fan went too far. Yeah, they got out to control. They got out way to control. Questioning patriotism and religion. Raised by Jehovah's Witness, Altidore abstains from saluting flags on religious grounds rather than put his hand on his heart. He stands hand and said behind his back during the U.S. anthem. After 2-1 Toronto's win over New York Red Bulls, Altidore told the Toronto Sun, he wrote the report, Toronto Sun said the fan told him didn't deserve to be in the U.S. The two teams will meet again in BMO Field. So, it was reported from the Canadian Press on November 2nd, 2017. Now for final score updates. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Hurricanes, final score 6-3. Maple Leafs lost on October 26th. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Philadelphia Flyers, final score 4-2. October 28. Toronto Maple Leafs versus San Jose Sharks, final score 2-3 on October 30th. Now, Toronto Maple Leafs versus Anaheim Ducks, final score 3-1, November 1st. Los Angeles Kings versus Toronto Maple Leafs, final score 3-5. Maple Leafs lost on November 2nd. Now for the World Series, Houston Astros versus Los Angeles Dodgers, final score 3-5 on October 27th. Now for Game 5, Houston versus Los Angeles Dodgers, final score 6-2, October 28th. Game 6. No, it's Game 5. Sorry, Game 4. This is Game 3. Game 4. This is Game 3, October 27th, 3-5. Game 4, 6-2. Game 5, Houston versus Los Angeles Dodgers, final score 12-13. Houston walks it off on October 29th. Houston versus Los Angeles Dodgers, final score in Game 6, 1-3, October 31st. Now for the final Game 7, Houston Astros wins in 5-1. Houston Astros wins the World Series for the first time in the future history. So we have never seen Houston Astros win the World Series. So we saw pennants, we saw the winning the pennant in ALDS and CS, ALD and CS. So over years, so they have a chance. Maybe Houston Astros wins the World Series. Yeah, they did it. So they're gonna bring the Hurricane Harvey to repair after bringing the World Series home, and that way they can help to repair this city after winning World Series with the ultimate jackpot payback. The ultimate payback jackpot has come home. The Houston Astros with the World Series champion after defeating Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Los Angeles Dodgers, I've seen they won the champions in NL champions. Los Angeles Dodgers, they kept going. They kept winning. So Los Angeles Dodgers never give up. They just going for next year. If they can win again in both seasons, they'll be making music like Seven Nation Army. Yeah, a Seven Nation Army. Hope you can. Yeah. You know that's that Seven Nation Army, yeah. Hope bring you back. Yeah, that one. I get it. So here's the actual win, and now they start repair the Harvey, this building, this store, and this gas station. Everybody else are in the. Everybody else after lost their homes, lost their jobs, lost their stores, lost their gas stations, lost their arena. So they got recovered before the World Series take home, and they donated the T-Mobile, AT&T. Yeah, Dallas, Texas is a home of headquarters. They're going to bring a donation to repair this Hurricane Harvey. In Texas, this is a home of the headquarters in Dallas, Texas, so they can help you to donate and repair and start repairing this city in Houston, Texas. So I'm very proud of views to Houston fans in United States of America. So, and we want to wish you, God bless you, and be safe and be safety while you are in Texas and while you are watching on YouTube in United States of America. God give shame. Anyway, so down for MLS soccer, Major League Soccer. Final score: Toronto FC versus. Sorry, the phone got cut off again, so didn't buy the video camera to use it. I was talking that Houston Astros, so I want you to be safe, and yeah, so let's continue where we left on after what I said. Houston wins the World Series. So Toronto FC versus New York Red Bulls, final score 1-2 on October 30th. So we have to do this right before my phone got shut off and gets recorded off. So. And that's the sports update. Now it's time for an entertaining update. I want you to go see Thor Ragnarok upload video. What do you think about the review? And Bad Mom's Christmas. Mila Kunis, and she is back. So go see it on Cineplex in Canada and AMC Theater on United States of America. That's the entertainment update. Now it's time for an announcement update. And we're still working. We are under 2 months away before I'm heading to Detroit Auto Show in January 20th, which is January 20th will be public show. So the tickets are available. So if I have a chance to buy the tickets for 2 days, so it's just January 20th from Saturday and Sunday. So 2 tickets for me. So I'm still working on it, and we'll update it on my video when I upload the video very soon. And also second, daylight time is going to be Sunday, November 5th, goes back 1 hour. Yeah, goes back 1 hour. When it gets to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. will go back to 1 a.m. So daylight saving time ends tomorrow. Goes back 1 hour to 1 a.m. So when it's in the midnight, when it's 2 a.m., they go back to 1 a.m. So daylight saving time ends tomorrow. So remember that on your calendar or in your head. So thirdly, the McDonald's Monopoly, it ends soon. So this week will be end soon before November 13th comes to the end of Monopoly. So I don't have Monopoly right now on the table right now, so not a chance. So maybe I'll have a chance when after the end of the Monopoly comes to November 13th. So I'll bring it very soon. Fourthly, for the video content, finally, fourth, please donate today. Every one of these commercials has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 views. Up to 100,000 views on one of these commercials, season 1 and season 2 include commercials. With commercials. So, donate today. If you see the link description below on one of these videos on commercials like long time in the past that you click today, that you click and donate today. That goes to the sponsorships and that goes to me as a part of the campaign fundraising that I'm collecting and giving to the people for donation from wherever CEO or vice principal or whatever they can do. Then I'll be glad to serve you to donate their money with our appreciation. Thanks to the people like you, and thanks to the employers that you worked for us. So donate today before it ends soon. So that's the ending of News432Channel. If you like to subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Twitter on News432Channel, twitter.com/News432Channel. This is I, Kwabena Agyemang, as an anchorman, news reporter, and this has been News432Channel. And I will see you next time on daily episode number 9 on News432Channel, exclusively on YouTube. Fare thee well. Good day and good night from Brampton. And your legacy, your nation.
Let it happen. Don't let it happen to you. Oh no.
Shutterstock Music.
Live in the moment. That is all you can do. You know. When you finally find it, don't
Shutterstock
forget
Music.
it. Easy come, easy go. I say ooh, found myself a lover, found a place to call my home. I say,
Shutterstock Music.
everybody wants it. We all wanna love that burns. When the sun's shining down on me, oh, don't wanna let you go.
Shutterstock Music.
Darling, when it's all leading up to this, oh, don't wanna let you go, no, no, no.
Shutterstock Music.
Oh, don't wanna let you go, darling. Oh, don't wanna let you go, no, no, no.
Shutterstock Music.
Love in the moonlight.
And the winner is Riverdale.
Hey guys. Wow, thank you. I think firstly, on behalf of the gang, we just want to dedicate this to a man who played a big part of our first season of Riverdale, who led us with crazy passion and leadership. His name is JB Morinville, and he was our line producer during season 1, who unfortunately passed away. So JB, this is for you, mate, and your spirit is still with us in the soundstage every single day. Also to all our producers, Roberto, Agrisa Casa, Sarah Schechter, John Goldwater, Greg Berlanti, all you guys are absolute legends, and last but not least, the fans. Thank you guys.